Hi, my name is Laura at Laura Talk Softer. It's not because I talk soft, it's because I talk loud. Sometimes I talk soft. I can talk soft. But anyway, I was raised by a United States Marine Corps father who had been a drill sergeant. This is a very serious video. I'm not trying to be funny. My dad joined the Marine Corps 80 years ago to this date. He joined August 8th, 1945. And today is August 8th, 2025. He joined the Marine Corps at 17 years old. He joined after the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, but a day before the other bomb was dropped on Nagasaki. He joined the Marine Corps voluntarily. Why would somebody join at 17 the Marine Corps voluntarily? Is usually because life is pretty bad. That's why a lot of very, very young people might join the Marine Corps. Part of family duty, other family members in the military, or it's the best opportunity. And when the best opportunity that you have is to join the Marine Corps during a world war, you know life must be pretty challenging. Which him being born in 1928, his family was greatly impacted by the Great Depression. So much to the point that his siblings were taken away, divided up for neglect. There weren't systems in place to really help families. There wasn't foster care systems really in place to provide really good homes. And his siblings, the sisters, were put in homes that provided child care and kind of like maid service, but the boys were put in what were called detention homes. They committed no crime. The crime was poverty, being poor. We see that now with how poverty is becoming criminalized, but the crime committed was poverty, if you want to call it a crime, to be put into a setting of such abuses. Anyway, so he joined the military and he spent until 1966 in the United States Marine Corps. He did not serve in any active combat in World War II because World War II ended. I wrote it down. World War II ended September 2nd, 1945. And September 8th, 1945, the U.S. forces entered into Korea to establish their occupation zone for handling this ending of the war and managing Japan. And that created the division North Korea, South Korea. It's like they never left. But anyway, my father served active frontline combat in the Korean conflict. I don't know if they're calling it a war, but the Korean conflict. They had massive casualties. And he served also in Vietnam. On his tombstone, he's buried at a national cemetery. It puts like their service, what wars were happening or conflicts happening when they were enlisted. And it says World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. I'm going to show you a picture. This is my dad, his 8th grade photo. He was 15 years old. You can kind of see that jacket is too loose and that tie, you know, and he's smiling. You know, I don't know how happy he really was. And this is him. He's 19 years old here. So this is like 2 years after he joined, 3 years. And he served from August 8th, 1945 to October of 1966. And that's him sending one of his siblings a, Merry Christmas, it says, and Happy New Year. Anyway, I just wanted to do this, and I'm going to show it to my mom. She's the one who said, this Friday, your father joined the Marine Corps 80 years ago. Now, my mom did not meet my dad until the early 1950s, and they got married in 1954. So he had already had a kind of established career in the military, and so he stayed in. We were all my siblings were born with my father, active duty military I was born on a military base. I don't remember military life at all. I don't remember any of it. I was pretty young when he got out. But the lessons learned in the military and his experiences he had, and I think him being a drill sergeant in the United States Marine Corps, it did impact how he raised his daughters. None of us are anything to play with, put it that way. We're all very strong and independent and steadfast with our values and who we are, and integrity and honesty. And that was ingrained in us. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope this video finds people to watch it, whoever it may impact, and what your experiences are with family who have served in the military, and what encouraged them or made them decide to enlist. I know with my father, I think it was sadly desperation. But anyway, peace.